Hi, it's the Lone Rambler again. This is going to be a short video uh, on the nature of global warming and the theories about greenhouse gas effect. And what I'm showing you here is a simplified diagram with three major players. I'm going to point to them. There's the sun up here, the greenhouse gas layer right here. It's about 8 to 10 kilometers up. 5 to 6 miles up in our atmosphere, there's a bunch of gas particles and such. And then way down here is the Earth. Okay, and the Earth gets its warmth mostly from the sun here. The sun has solar radiation, or sun energy, that comes through, makes it through the greenhouse gas layer, causing some heat. Comes down here, makes it to the Earth, causes more heat. And it causes so much heat, in fact, that thermal energy, thermal radiation, comes back up to the greenhouse gas layer, interacts with those particles, they heat up, and they send some energy off into space, and then they send some energy back down to Earth. And this is the greenhouse effect. The gas here is like a ceiling that heats up and then radiates heat back to Earth, and that's supposed to warm us. And this is the greenhouse gas theory, or the greenhouse gas effect. And the question I have up here, I'm not sure if you can read it, is which will warm up faster, the greenhouse gas layer or the surface of the Earth? Now, if you look at the arrows of the radiation, the energy, it takes energy to warm something up. You got about 3 arrows here hitting the Earth, and 3 arrows going back up. Now these 3 arrows hitting the gas layer here, and the 3 arrows hitting the greenhouse gas layer here, both work to increase heat. So which one heats up the most? The layer with the 6 arrows running through it, or the surface with 3 arrows going to it? It turns out if the greenhouse gas effect is occurring, the layer of gas, the gaseous layer, is going to warm up faster than the surface of the Earth. So what this means is we can kind of directly measure a greenhouse gas effect by looking at the temperature at altitude up here, the temperature change actually, versus the temperature change that occurs on the surface down here. And if that temperature change up here in the greenhouse gas layer increases more than the temperature change down at the Earth, and one assumption is that, well, the greenhouse gas effect is taking place because it's supposed to warm up more up here than it is down here. So when you have a debate with somebody, one of the things that greenhouse or global warming or climate change enthusiasts should be forced to do in their arguments is to provide data on satellite measurements of temperature change at altitude versus our measurements of temperature change at the Earth, and then compare those two and see, are we heating up a whole lot, maybe 30% more, 30% faster in the gaseous layer as we are on the surface? And ask them that question and see if they, they might not have even known that you can directly measure a greenhouse gas effect. And that concludes this video.